Grazie per la pazienza. Possiamo dare inizio a questa conferenza stampa. Era l'ultima domanda. La conferenza stampa finisce qui. Grazie.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It's Inter, they face Juventus, and it's live next on EA TV. And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Serie A. It's Inter up against Juventus.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And this is how it looks for Inter. Nicolo Barella plays alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And this is how Juventus will line up.
Pubblico di San Siro, buona partita e buon divertimento a tutti.
A game that should have talking points aplenty, and Inter with the kick-off here. Vieri. Zanetti. And the ball with Figo. And back with Vieri. Oh, a nice looking pass. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Trezeguet. Well, one of the surprises this season, no doubt about it, Udinese really getting their act together on the pitch in a manner most people wouldn't have expected.
Well, they're in a Champions League spot at the moment, and good luck to them. They've surprised everybody.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
He gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And back playing here with Inter, the team holding the advantage. Zambrotta. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Vieri in position. Penalty in the opinion of the referee. And this is seriously getting away from them. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
To make it 2-0. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. They take it short. Teammates in the middle. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Gianluca Zambrotta. Nedved. He continues his run. Pirlo. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Barella. Ronaldo. And he's in. And in it goes! Christian Vieri has done it!
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the ball is rolling again. It's been all Inter so far, and you sense that there could be extra punishment handed out. Beckham. Laudrup. Now Fabio Cannavaro. And Nesta with it. Zambrotta. Gianluca Zambrotta. Trezeguet. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And then what a strike, the lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Dennis Bergkamp. And Cafu wins back possession.
Well, as you can see, Juventus have dominated possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Barella. Ronaldo on the ball. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, he's lost possession. He's got to score. Oh, and it goes! Another goal. And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Trezeguet. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the San Siro. On a marvellous performance by Christian Vieri in the first half, and he looked as though he was enjoying himself out there, Stuart.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
And they commence the second half. It's Juventus trailing tonight. Zambrotta. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV live.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Roberto Baggio. How about that for a pass from Ronaldo? And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Pavel Nedved. Pirlo. Now with Beckham. Baggio. It's got to be! And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you. Well, as you can see, Inter had much less of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
It's really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Ronaldo! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Baggio. Now with Cafu. Oh, lovely ball. Nedved. This is looking threatening. Now Zambrotta. And back with Nedved. Now Beckham. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. 20 minutes remaining. Vieri. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. Pirlo. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Gianluca Zambrotta. Pavel Nedved. Andrea Pirlo. Pirlo. And now Trezeguet. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Well, that's the one. One that got away as far as the keeper is concerned, and a throw-in it'll be. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Baggio. Ian Rush. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Just 10 minutes to go.
Entra con il numero 93 Ian Rush, con il numero 11
Kostic.
Del Piero,
On the ball, Pavel Nedved.
Claudio Marchisio, con il numero
It's going to be a free kick for Juventus.
Locatelli e con il numero 17 Filip Kostic.
He plays it short. Able to get a body in the way. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Figo. Can he finish here? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Playing it short, and that is how to block. Barella. Oh, surely. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
Gol dell'Inter con il numero 99 Ronaldo.
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Grazie per averci concesso alcuni minuti per rispondere alle nostre domande. Grazie ancora per le sue impressioni a caldo, mister.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. Okay, guys, we're out of time, unfortunately. Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you were unable to get a question in.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, this has the makings of a very good game. Great atmosphere, some top-class players and a perfect pitch. I'm excited by this one.
The starting lineup for Juventus. Angel Di Maria starts with Federico Chiesa on the flanks. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Questa è la formazione con cui si schiera in campo la Juventus. Con il numero 1, Edwin van der Sar. Con il numero 6, Danilo. Con il numero 5, Fabio Cannavaro. Con il numero 28, Leonardo Bonucci. Con il numero 94, Gianluca Zambrotta. Con il numero 9.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Now Fabio Cannavaro. Chiesa. Went in strongly, decisively. Pedersen. Well, back when the teams were drawn into groups, no one expected the home side tonight to struggle quite as much in this section.
Well, they've been really disappointing so far. I thought they'd go through quite easily, but they just haven't played well enough. They certainly need a big performance today.
And the keeper showing tremendous command. Who can they pick out? And clearing it away. Di Maria. On to Zidane. Chiesa. Zidane. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, Zinedine Zidane, a player with such a graceful presence and can decide any game on his own. What might we see from him in this one, Stuart?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Rush. It's with Del Piero. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? Every pass hitting its target. Zidane. Nicely saved. So the corner played into the box. Well, no problems defensively. Bonucci. And on to Zambrotta. Del Piero. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. But no one latched onto it. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Di Maria. Oh, this is looking promising. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
He's in here. Oh, a superb save. Unable to get a body in the way. And Camara has it. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But they dealt with the threat posed.
Well, as you can see, Juventus have dominated the possession in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. And successfully cut out. Cannavaro. Zinedine Zidane. And on to Zambrotta. Now Zidane. Marchisio. Zidane on the ball. Del Piero. Oh, he's given us away. Breaking at pace. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Really vital interception here. And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Turin. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game, Stuart.
Well, I've been disappointed with him so far. He just hasn't worked hard enough to receive the ball, and as a result, he's hardly had a shot on target.
And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Chiesa. And the attempt just wide. So unfortunate. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Cannavaro. Zidane on the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it fizzled out. Claudio Marchisio. Zidane on the ball. Danilo. Promising position here for Di Maria. Chiesa. Now with Zambrotta. Zidane. And he takes it on! Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Substitution time it is here.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
It's a short one. And making the run to the inside. Determined block. Magnificent challenge from Rush. And close but offside nonetheless.
Con il numero 93 Ian Rush, con il numero 11 Alessandro Del Piero, con il numero 10 Zinedine Zidane, con il numero 92 Claudio Marchisio e con il numero 94
Giving the ball away.
Luca Zambrotta. Dentro con il numero
Paul Pogba.
16 Dusan Vlahovic, con il numero 98
Laudrup.
Michael Laudrup.
Chiesa. Now with Pirlo.
Con il numero 13
Vlahovic.
e con il numero 17
And back to Pirlo. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Keen to take it short here. Di Maria, able to get a body in the way. Now Paul Pogba. On to Laudrup. Must be! Oh, he saved it well. Short corner taken. Oh, keeper dealt with it. So the corner played into the box. The outcome is a goal kick here. Losing possession here. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Federico Chiesa. Kostic. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough, just looking for that decisive pass. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. And so into the final 5 minutes. Federico Chiesa. Kostic has it. Paul Pogba. Vlahovic. Juventus have given it away. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Juventus on the front foot. Waning moments of the game. What next with the game level? Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. So a personnel change then. Who can they pick out? It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but focusing on the hosts, what about their performance?
Well, Derek, they are normally the better team, but that wasn't the case today because it was a below-par display and they just have to switch their focus to the next match now.
Just a moment of your time. Thanks for speaking to us.
The cameras are fixed to one man in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. It is Juventus, and they take on Bologna.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the starting lineup for Juventus. Glance at the Bologna starting lineup.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
And the match here at the home of Juventus underway. Arnautovic. Oh, it's cheeky! Well, the keeper does his job.
Well, nice idea, but he didn't quite get enough on it, did he?
So a throw in here. Ebisha. On the ball, Roberto Soriano. The cross is on. Locatelli. And snuffing out the danger. Well, as you can see, when it comes to the hosts, they certainly know a thing or two about scoring goals. In fact, Stuart, they have the most potent attack in the league.
Well, the movement of the front players is key. They're always threatening the space behind the opposition, and when the ball does go wide, they work so hard to find that bit of room away.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart! An early goal! It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Juve throw-in forthcoming. Zinedine Zidane. Now Zidane. Locatelli with it. Beckham! Superb block. Orsolini. Ivan Alejo. And the keeper had the measure of it. Played over. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Locatelli. Zidane on the ball. Nesta. Bremer. Locatelli with it. Zidane. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Well, they have it again. And that puts them in position. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Roberto Soriano. Andrea Cambiasso. Well, Juventus have it back here. Nesta. Now Zidane. And Nesta with it. Trezeguet. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, tremendous block. Laudrup. Can he put them ahead? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
They take it short. Nesta. Now with Beckham. Beckham! Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Good tackle, taken away. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. So half-time it is, the end of the first half here in Turin. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Laudrup. Long way out this. Oh, really close, just over the top.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Laudrup. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Trezeguet. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And there's the delivery. A very effective clearance. Zidane. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it.
And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And a chance to restore their advantage. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Now a short corner here. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
It's a substitution for Juventus. Well, one of the best leagues in the world, Serie A, and action from it coming up live here on EA TV. It's Bologna versus Milan. Well, beating his opponent, and a chance for them to nudge in front, and a fine stop. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. They need to get bodies back. Arnautovic! And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
Cambia ben 3 la Juventus, lascia il campo con il numero 9 David Trezeguet, con il numero 27 Manuel Locatelli e con il numero 2 Alessandro Nesta.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Con il numero 93 Iran Rash.
Dangerous looking attack.
32 Leandro Paredes.
Arnautovic.
Con il numero 28
And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Ian Rush. Beckham. And a timely intervention.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Paredes. It's with Paredes. Ian Rush. On to Zidane. Giving it a try. Body on the line. And winning it back. Well, can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. They now lead 3-2 with 83 minutes on the clock. I think they just might have done it with that one, Derek.
Thank you, Alex. And just 5 minutes remaining. Teammates available. Oh, surely! Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? A message delivered from the referee to the 4th official. 3 minutes on the board. Baggio. Rush threading it through. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
On with the game then. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, that was attacking football at its best. They created so many chances with their speed of movement, both with and without the ball. But they also know they'll have to defend better. They can't always rely on scoring a hatful of goals.
Siamo in compagnia del mister per le prime impressioni a caldo sul match appena concluso. Ringraziamo il mister per le sue dichiarazioni.